Welcome back to the channel, and wow, Chiefs on to the Super Bowl, and the Ravens again choke when it matters the most. Lamar Jackson will never beat the playoff accusations that he is not an elite quarterback whenever we reach the postseason. Wow, there were a lot of things this game that happened that the Ravens could have capitalized on. They had a big play to Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers got called for taunting. That was taunting. And yes, that should be a penalty. And it was. And the same guy he taunted, L'Jarius Sneed, whenever Zay Flowers dove to the end zone to make it a 3-point game, L'Jarius Sneed knocked the ball out of his hand right before he got in. And guess what? It's a touchback because the Chiefs recovered in the end zone. Wow. Then your defense gets a stop. Some weird stuff from Jadeveon Clowney. And then Nelson Aguilar gets open. It's like, okay, there you go. Then Lamar Jackson throws one of the worst passes you'll see in your lifetime. A triple-teamed end zone shot to their backup tight end, which he's played a lot, but Isaiah Likely triple covered, underthrew him. Why? Underthrew him and intercepted. The Ravens defense played phenomenal. Unbelievable. The first half, they struggled a bit. Second half, they were lights out. Except for that last play. And you let Marquez Valdez-Scantling beat you. Out of all people, the guy has been notorious for dropping deep balls. You let him get behind you and you let him beat you? That's crazy. That's crazy. We have a Swifty Super Bowl. You know what you did, Ravens? Baltimore? Lamar? Harbaugh? You know what you did? We have a Taylor Swift Super Bowl. What's wrong with y'all? You let this happen under your own power. Your defense held them to 17 points. You're at home. Ray Lewis is in the building. Terrell Suggs is in the building. The mayor of Maryland showed up and taking shots and shotgunning beers before game. The crowd is hyped. Everything was perfect for you. And you went out there and scored 10 points. 10 points. And people might be talking about the refs here and there. Man, if they played the Bills and those were the same calls that happened, no one would be thinking of it. It's only because it's the Chiefs. The only one I would say that maybe could have been called was the one Isaiah Likely. But honestly, it turned out for the better chance for the Ravens because you got a field goal, which made it a one-possession game, and you had your timeouts left. That is something to work with. And also, you probably had a good amount of holding calls that they just did not call because every single play, it seemed like the Ravens were letting a guy by. Chris Jones had their way. Yeah, a lot of stuff had their way. I forgot the other guys' names, but they went by. Number 90 had a strip sack on Lamar Jackson that led to nothing. But because the defense got to stop. Another time showing that the defense played very good for the Ravens. Wow. Lamar Jackson, I think like 250 yards, a touchdown, two turnovers, was like 24 for something, like 41 from the passing. He had a lot of times that he could have ran, that he decided not to. Just did not decide to run. I don't know why. I don't know why he didn't do it. Because they would have been wide open. But he didn't do it. And now we're going to have to deal with Patrick Mahomes and the Super Bowl again. And we're about to have the 49ers and Lions game to start. I already know my opinion about that game if you watch my videos. I have the 49ers to win that one, which would be a rematch of at Super Bowl 53, I think, 54, 55, something like that. It was a matchup before, so with Jimmy Garoppolo, and honestly, it was a fun Super Bowl to watch. It was Mahomes' first ever Super Bowl, so yeah. But Mahomes played great. He made no turnovers. He made the throws that he had to, and he made some great plays. Travis Kelce did some good stuff too. Kelce had maybe some taunting things that you maybe could have called, but that doesn't excuse the Ravens for what they did too. If they didn't call it, okay, that doesn't mean that you should. That doesn't mean that you can go out there and do the same thing and expect that if you want to call on them to have it happen, and you got to do that same thing, don't be surprised when they called on you. Just don't. Just don't. I feel bad for Baltimore fans. They've first home field AFC title game they've had, and they blew it. This reminds me whenever the Ravens played the Titans in 2019 divisional round. Derrick Henry ran all over them, but Lamar Jackson had pretty good stats, but they scored only 12 points because Lamar Jackson kept choking when it mattered the most when they got deep down the field. Reminds me of that. I don't feel good today at all, and I was hoping for something better. But I guess I gotta wait for the Lions to get something good out of this day, outside of church and stuff, which is obviously the most important thing. But gotta wait because the Ravens choked. Wow. Wow, Lamar. Wow, guys. It's not all Lamar's fault, but they couldn't get the run game going consistently. Zay Flowers. That's tough. That's tough. But yeah. Love to hear opinions in the comments, what you guys think. And yeah. Hope you have a great day. Stay safe, y'all, and God bless y'all.